Hi everyone. I've got my hat on again because I'm having a crazy hair day. But my shirt says, can you read it? I miss Abe. This is a shirt from when I went to Springfield, Illinois, and I got to visit the Abraham Lincoln Museum. And my husband Wilson loves Abraham Lincoln, and this is a bobblehead of Abe Lincoln that we bought, and he has it on his desk. He loves everything about Abe Lincoln. So I just thought because I was wearing this shirt today that I'd pick out a Lincoln book, a book about Abe when he was young. And this is called Abe Lincoln Crosses a Creek. So this is really a great book. I think it's a true story. I thought it would be a good one to read because you could learn something about when Abe was little. And this is in Kentucky in 1816. I've been to Kentucky. Now here's an old tale of two boys who got themselves into more trouble than bear cubs in a candy store. I like it so well, I've asked my friend John to help out by drawing some pictures. All stories have a time and place, and this one's no different. It happened on the other side of yesterday, before computers or cars in the year 1816. This green Kentucky valley is our place. Don't you feel like sticking your toes into that rushing water? You see that there? That's Knob Creek. Wow. Makes me want to put my toes in that water too. Life was hard for many folks then, especially those in slavery. And in just a few years, all the cares of America would fall on the shoulders of one tall, thin man. But in 1816, he's only 7. Here he is, fetching wood for his mother. All spring he's been helping his father plant corn and pumpkins. Look now, he's stopping to watch a wagon rumble by. I dare say you've guessed his name. What do you think it is? That's right, Abraham Lincoln. He'll grow up to become our 16th president. There's another boy here too, sitting on that rock waiting for Abe. That's Benjamin Austin Gallagher. Austin for short. So there's Abe Lincoln, who's been working hard, and there's his friend. It's so nice to have a friend. Now I can just hear you grumbling. Who? That feller isn't in my history book. What do I care? Well, Austin is Abe's best friend. He's 3 years older and as proud of Abe as a big brother. Abe's legs were long, his arms were long. Why, even his ears were long, Austin would say later. And when it came to being smart, he was way yonder ahead of me. All right, that's what we need to begin. A time, a place, and our characters. 2 boys named Austin and Abe. Look at that, what good friends. Now, where were we? Oh, I know, Austin's just waved at his friend, remember? Hello there, Austin, Abe calls out. Yesterday I saw some partridges over by Knob Creek. Let's go find them. Don't go too near the creek, warns Abe's mama, Nancy. It's been raining something fierce, and the water's high. We won't, ma'am, Austin and Abe chimed together. Then they scurried directly there, wearing nothing but some long homespun shirts. Look at those boys ready to take off for Knob Creek. Oh, they're looking forward to not having to do work and having fun. Here's Knob Creek. Its water's rushing through the limestone rock into a dark, deep pool. I'd be scared to cross, wouldn't you? But Abe points to the other side of the creek. Let's go, Austin. That's where I saw the partridges. Abe's only thinking about birds, not about the raging water before him. He's just 7, not a great leader yet with the Union to save. Why, he's barely learned his letters. I don't know, Abe. The water's darn high, Austin frowns, and we can't swim. We can get across that log easy, says Abe with a plucky grin. I dare you. Whoa, look at the current in that water. Looks a little scary to me, especially if they can't swim. All right, replies Austin, gulping hard. Then putting one foot in front of the other, he tiptoes across. Careful there. Look at that. And then I made it. Let's all clap together. Austin made it. Yay! Austin turns back to look for his friend. Uh-oh, I sense trouble coming, don't you? Abe takes a big breath and begins. His feet are slippery. The log is slippery. He inches across. Slowly, slowly. Whoa. Here comes the bit that's a mite scary. The part where if this were a movie, the music would get rumbly and you might cover your eyes. Abe looks down at the water, swirling and spinning. Suddenly he's dizzy. Alas, alack. Oh dear, he's head over heels. And then, look what happened to Abe. He fell off the log. He didn't make it like his friend Austin. Hold on 1 minute. I want to be sure we get this right, because maybe it didn't happen like that. I mean, would Abe and Austin really have walked across a log over that whirlpool? They weren't that foolish, were they? No, I'm almost sure those boys would have crawled. So let's try it again. Now then, Austin stoops down, puts both hands on the log. He holds on tight, and bit by bit he pulls himself across to the other side. How about we give him some encouragement? Yee-haw! Come on, a little louder. Whoopee! He made it. Hooray, Austin is safe. Your turn, Abe, Austin says, squishing his toes in the mud. Uh-oh, I'm afraid this isn't much better. Look, Abe's in trouble. From the start, his stomach feels queasy, his head's all a whir. He gets halfway and he's stuck. Don't look down, nor up, nor sideways, Austin hollers. Can Abe even hear Austin above all the racket? John, could you please stop painting that noisy water? Oh, there's Abe Lincoln. Just look right at me, and hold on tight, Austin yells louder. But Abe can't help looking down. He loses his grip and then, oh dear, splash! Can you see that? Oh, he went into the Knob Creek. Wait, where's Austin? Now, John, don't let him wander off to chase a partridge, not at the most important moment of his life. Whew. There he is. He must have been there all along because he was Austin, Abe's first friend, loyal and true till the day he died. What's that you're saying? Abe's still in the water while I'm rambling on? His head went under again? Wait, I'm trying to remember what happens next. I'm pretty sure Austin doesn't say, don't worry, Abe, I'll save you, because I know you're on Earth for a great purpose. And I don't expect Abe sputters back, stop yapping and help. No, I think Austin just leaps into action like a friend would do. He pulls Abe out by his shirt tail. Or maybe he uses a sycamore branch or a fishing pole. We'll let John decide which sketch to paint, for that's the thing about history. If you weren't there, you can't really know for sure what happened. Abe's on land at last, but he looks almost dead. Austin pounds him until so much water pours out of his mouth it about makes a lake. And for a long time, Abe is still as Austin's heart. At last, Abe coughs. He opens his eyes and smiles up at his friend. Oh, what a relief. I thought you were a goner, Austin says. I'm mighty grateful, Abe whispers. His throat was raw from swallowing half the creek. Better not tell anyone, Austin says, or we'll get a whipping. I won't, but I'll never forget it, Abe promises. Not as long as I live. Then they stretch out on the rocks and bake in the sun till they're dry. We could end our tale here. Two happy friends in the sunshine long ago. But I expect you want to know what happens next. Look at them. Whew, they're so relieved. Oh. Not long after, the Lincolns moved to Indiana. In time, Abe goes on to the White House. Whoa, hold on a minute. I'm afraid you've got it wrong. Austin wasn't there at the president's side. Put him back by Knob Creek where he belongs, raising a family, riding a mule through the woods. Okay. Telling stories of his first great friend till he dies at the ripe age of 92, at long last resting under a gravestone that reads, Lincoln's Playmate. So Austin lived to be 92 years old, and that's what he had on his headstone, Lincoln's Playmate. For the truth is, Abe and Austin never do meet again. But like he promised, Abe doesn't forget Austin. And one dark day in the midst of the Civil War, or so the story goes, Abe will be heard to say he'd rather see Austin Gollaher again than any other living man. I like to think that's true, don't you? And there's his friend Austin sitting telling stories about Abe. And there's the president during the Civil War saying he wished he could see his friend Austin. Now we're coming to the last page. About all that's left is to remind you of the moral of our story. Listen to your mother and don't go near any swollen creeks. What? Oh, you don't think that's really the point? A mite weak, perhaps, like Abe, a bit thin? Then how about this? Remember Austin Gollaher, because what we do matters, even if we don't end up in the history books. Yes, let's remember Austin Gollaher, who one day long ago, when no one else was there to see, saved Abe Lincoln's life. And without Abraham Lincoln, where would we be? But that's a story for another day, because ours at last is done. And there's the two friends. He saved his life, but he never really understood when he was young that he was going to grow up to be the president, did he? So I'm going to end with one last story called Tickle Time by Sandra Boynton. Gitchy, gitchy, goo, gotta, gitchy, gitchy, goo, gotta, gitchy, gitchy, gotta, gitchy, gitchy, goo, gotta, ready, set, go. If you're feeling blue and you don't know what to do, there's nothing like a tickle time to make you feel like new. Owen loves this book. No, there's nothing like a tickle time to make you feel like new. So let's all get together and we'll gitchy, gitchy, goo. Goo bop, gitchy, goo bop. That's what the little bird there was saying. See that? We can tickle left. We can tickle right. We can tickle all day until the tickle night. Look at that, tickling. We can tickle high. We can tickle low. Look at them, tickling high and tickling low. We can tickle quick, 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 as fast as we can go. Gitchy, 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 tickle, 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 stop, rest, count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now gitchy, gitchy, goo it some more. We can tickle big. We can tickle small. We can call 1,000,000 friends and gitchy, gitchy, goo them all. And now we've tickled everyone, and so our tickle time is done. So if you're feeling blue and you don't know what to do, there's nothing like a tickle time to make you feel like new. There's nothing like a tickle time to make you feel like new. We're happy you could join us for a gitchy, gitchy, goo. Gitchy, gitchy, gotta tell you goodbye. Gitchy, gitchy, goo. So good night, everyone. I love you. And you can tickle high. You can tickle low. Tickle to this way. Tickle, 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 tickle. Gitchy, 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 goo. I got you. Bye.
Amen.